Hey everybody, it's me Nancy.
And me Regina, two crazy friends of cooking.
Today we are making a bloomin' onion and the sauce. So come on, let's enjoy this and have fun. First off, I'm going to show y'all how to cut the onion. Because it's a certain way you have to cut your onion. First you want to cut this part just like this. Right here you want to cut the other side. Just like so. Now you have your core of your onion and you have your regular onion, which is bottom and top. Okay, then what you want to do is you want to peel it. Just a little bit. Get these peelings off of it. Onions sometimes can be so hard to peel. They get frustrating.
Yes, it does.
Don't it?
Yes.
But I will get it. I'll get it. Just give me just a moment.
I love the smell of onion. Most people don't, but I do.
And these are the Vidalia onions, the sweet ones.
They so good. I can eat them like an apple.
Oh, yeah. And I got to thank my dear friend Regina. She's the one that got her a big bag of onions and me a big bag of onions. Ain't that a good friend?
You're welcome, good friend.
Okay. Now this is what we want to do. The bottom, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut down, start right here. And I'm going to start making these slits in it. Just like this.
And they make the little plastic things that you can set the onion in and try to cut it. But we wanted to show everybody, you know, how you don't have to have any special tools or anything to do it. You can just cut your own onion this way.
Exactly. And I'm only going down so far, you can tell. Once I get to a certain point, I stop. Because you're going to want this onion to flare out. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this onion, set it just like this, and I'm going to work with it and get it to flare out. And it does take a little bit of work. It don't happen quite so easy. And like Regina said, if you got one of them onion cutters, you can just do it with that.
If you want it to make it real pretty.
Yes. And fancy and pretty. That's what we're going for. Okay, now I got that just like that. Now see, this is the bottom and this is the top. You see how it's doing? Okay. Now while we're doing that, we're going to go over here and start getting our grease up. Our grease has to be at around 355 to 375 degrees. It just depends. So I'm going to cut it on high and be letting our grease get like that before, so we can dip our onion in it. Okay, next what we're going to do, I'm going to make my wet ingredients that you do to soak your onion in. Okay, for my liquid ingredients that you soak your onion in, you're going to start out with 2 eggs and 1 cup of milk. And you're going to mix these two together. Just whisk these two together. And if you're making 2 bloomin' onions, you would want to double up on your ingredients. But today we're just going to make 1 so we can show everybody how you do it. So I got that mixed in. Okay, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to take this onion, from the bottom, and I'm going to stick it in this wet ingredients, just like this. And I'll keep turning it over every when I need it. I'm going to be doing my dry ingredients and let that soak in that to start with. Okay, for my dry ingredients, I got 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Okay.
Then 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper.
1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper.
2 tablespoons of paprika.
2 tablespoons of paprika.
Half a teaspoon of dried thyme.
Half a teaspoon of dry thyme.
Half a teaspoon of dried oregano.
Dried oregano.
Half a teaspoon of ground cumin.
Cumin.
Freshly ground black pepper. No particular amount, just, you know, whatever.
Black pepper.
Yeah.
And kosher salt.
Yeah, kosher salt.
Okay. And how much kosher salt was that?
You just, it
Probably
don't say.
about a teaspoon and a half.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say. Teaspoon and a half. Okay, now what you're going to do now is you're going to mix all this stuff together. And you're going to notice that this flour is going to get a color to it from all those spices that we put in it.
I can smell all that.
Doesn't it smell good?
Yes, it does. You can smell that oregano and
All
all
those spices. Hope I don't start sneezing.
Don't start sneezing.
I hope I don't.
That wouldn't be good.
Well, I'm going to walk right here because I think I'm going to sneeze. Okay, you mix up all your dry ingredients. And I did have to sneeze, so I tried to walk away.
Yeah, she did.
I really did. You can ask her. And then you just want to take this wet mixture and just pour it all down in this onion. So that you're making sure that in between all this, you're getting all your liquid. Okay, now I got all that. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pick it up, let the excess liquid come off of it, and I'm going to put it down here in my dry ingredients. Just like this. And with my dry ingredients, you want to get it down in as much of these little crevices that you can get it down in. And spread that onion apart as much as you can. While we're doing this, we got our grease heating up. And it's heating up to anywhere between 350 to 355. Okay. Now you hold it together. You take it. Get the back side of it. Just hold it together. Okay. We're going to do it like this. Kind of shake it a little bit. Then guess what we're going to do? We're going to put it back in the liquid. Oh gosh. We're going to put it back in the liquid. Just like this. And again, you're trying to get that liquid all through this onion. And if your onion falls apart a little bit, just hold it back together. Put it back together and try to get this liquid all through this onion again. Just like this. All down in them crevices. Okay, now I'm going to pick it back up and I'm going to drain the liquid off of it like we did the first time. Then we're going to put it back in our flour and we're going to get it down in there as good as we can. Turn it over. Do the same thing on the other side. Just like this. Hold it together if it's coming apart. Just get that flour down in there.
It's kind of tricky because you got to get it apart enough to get everything down in it.
Exactly.
And try to get it to hold together, but you got to also be able to open it up to get everything in there, don't you?
All right, let's go here and check our temperature. Okay, now our grease is set. It's at 355 degrees. We'll try it. Our onion, just knock all the excess off, just like this. What we're going to do is, we're going to come over here. We're going to put our onion in here. And I make a mess. Y'all know me. I am a mess maker. Okay, this is what it looks like when you get done with it. See how the pebbles are? And you just pull them apart and everything. Regina is going to make our sauce that goes with our bloomin' onion.
Okay, I'm going to be making the dipping sauce for our bloomin' onion. And first thing we're going to do, we put 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Alright, then we've got 2 tablespoons of sour cream.
That sounds good.
Then we got ketchup. Nancy, I can't see what much this is. You got the paper.
Get the damn paper. Shit, you gotta.
Then we got our ketchup is 1.5 teaspoons of ketchup. Then we got our Worcestershire sauce is 1/2 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce.
I have a hard time saying Worcestershire.
I can't hardly say it either. Then we've got horseradish. All right, what we got here is 1 tablespoon of horseradish. Now we use the creamy horseradish, but if you want to use the other horseradish, like the raw horseradish, you got to drain it. Okay?
Yeah.
Then we got 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. Then we've got just like a pinch of cayenne pepper. Okay? Then a pinch of kosher salt and a pinch of black pepper.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And then we're going to whisk it all together. And this is going to be our good dipping sauce.
Yeah, you can see it turning that color.
Oh, yeah. Turning the color that it's supposed to be. See there?
Oh, yeah. All the colors. Video it.
All right. It's ready. And that's what it looks like.
How about putting us some of that in each of our plates?
Okay.
Dipping us some in our plates. Does it? Okay, everybody. We want y'all to just get a look at our onion and our sauce. Oh my goodness. And anybody can do this. They are so
it's real easy. Easy.
So easy to make. And do it yourself. Make you one and try it out. And it'll be a lot of fun. And when you have company, do 2 or 3 of them. And have a little party or a dinner or something. And share it with everybody. You know?
Can you quit talking so I can eat some?
Okay. I think I can do that.
Oh, my God. I'm gonna get me a big old chunk. You want a big old chunk?
I think I do. Instead of them little pebbles.
Put a little bit of sauce in here.
Pebbles, I think I need a chunk. Did you get you some sauce?
Yeah, I did. I put it in my plate.
Can't wait to taste the sauce. That sauce is delicious. It's got
that's so good.
with that cayenne pepper. It's got a little bit of heat to it,
Yeah.
but not too much. Just enough.
And it depends on how hot you want it. You can get that real hot horseradish too. You know, make it hotter.
And if you want it even hotter, you can add some hot sauce to it. Like Tabasco sauce or whatever.
This is plenty hot enough for me.
It is me too.
Oh, it's good.
It's got a little kick to it, ain't it? That is good.
Oh my goodness. Gotta try it. You gotta try it.
And you can't help to eat it with your fingers.
That's the only way you know.
I cannot believe it, Regina. Can you believe we're on our way to the airport to pick up Simone?
I can't wait to see Simone.
She's a nut.
Do you think she's as excited as we are?
I know she is, because she's been ringing my phone. Oh my goodness. Ever since she told me she was coming, she ain't done nothing but ring my phone. Where's Simone?
She's here somewhere.
Oh my goodness, Simone. I cannot believe you made it through that airport. We're so glad you're here.
Oh, I'm delighted.
So glad you're here.
It was a bloody nightmare
Look
waiting
at
for
her.
you.
Didn't I tell you she's a hot mess?
Girl, I love your outfit. And that hair, you know I like big
thank
hair.
you, love.
Oh.
I'm into big hair. I like the big hair, girl.
How was your
It's the
flight,
London
Simone?
look.
What did you think about it?
Oh, it was a complete disaster, if you know what I mean. Bloody wanker. Flappity strap the whole flight. I was like,
my
you think
goodness.
you're funny? You need
Grace,
to shut your cake
You can't
hole.
wait till I get to the house and show you your room that's ready for you.
It's gorgeous.
It sounds
I'm sure Nancy
delightful,
said she done it
Nancy.
up, then it's gonna be done right.
And you know what tickled me some more? Somebody actually had to pick you up and carry you. I seen you with that man. Pick you up, carry you, and your little bag of luggage. I about laughed my ass off, didn't you, Regina?
It was so cute.
Oh, it's dreadful
How
being
much luggage
small.
did you bring?
Just 9 trunks.
Enough for
for
a month. Oh my God, Regina, can you believe it? She's staying with me a month.
Sure. A whole month? What's your husband gonna say, Simone?
Oh, my
She don't care
husband
about her
Archibald.
She'll
A bit
stay away
mental, that
forever.
one. Oh, Nancy, I just love me new flat you made me in your wall. Oh, now I just need to make a few calls. Now that I'm all settled in. Yes, do you still have the, African chinchillas?
Yes, I do. I breed authentic yes.
I was interested. How many chinchillas do you have?
Are you talking about chinchilla, the animal, or are you talking about the fish?
The fish?
The fish, yeah, that's right, the cichlids,
Yes, yes,
I
that's...
breed a lot of them. Yeah, I breed cichlids, yes.
So you have a lot of them on hand?
Yes, at home, yep, that's right.
I was looking, because, I was interested in a few of them, maybe a dozen. Do you know if they're good for cooking?
Huh?
Do they taste good?
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, these are pet fish. These are not for eating.
Oh, so you wouldn't sell me a dozen?
I can, but these are the pet fish. These are for you to keep.
How much for a dozen?
Hello?
How much for a dozen?
Sorry, let me make sure. Are you trying to keep the fish or you want to eat them?
I wanted to try to taste them,
Okay.
but, if you want to sell them as pets, I'll name them before I put them in the frying pan.
Okay. Yeah, I think you can, I don't do that. Yeah, thank you for the interest. Yeah.
How about as pet?
Yeah, I don't sell them that many at this moment. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, so you're not interested in selling any?
Yeah, not for the purpose yet. And but you can keep looking. Yeah, keep looking. I believe someone may be interested in doing that. Thank you.
You sound awful cute. Hello? Hi, yes, I was calling in reference for the chickens you had for sale.
Yes.
Oh, do you still have some, sir?
Yes, I have little chicks.
Oh, they're babies.
Yeah.
Are the babies good for cooking?
Yes, very good.
What do you feed them? I've never had chickens before. Can you feed them like donuts and scraps and bits like that?
Yes, absolutely.
Um,
I
ha-
usually feed them nuts.
oh, nuts. That makes sense.
Like these nuts, yeah.
Like these nuts?
Yeah. No, like these nuts.
What? I don't understand what type of nuts that is.
Big nuts.
Oh, they're big. Lovely. Well, I don't have any big nuts. Do you know where I could get some?
Right here.
How much are your chickens?
They're breasts. Chicken.
The chicken breast only?
Yeah, the chicken breast milk.
They have a brain and a heart, though. And feet, they're living.
Say that again?
These chickens, they're alive, right?
Well, not after you cook them.
I'll come down there and get some. I'd like a dozen.
What?
A dozen?
I only sell my chickens to naked women.
Hello?
Oh, hello, dear. I was calling in regards of the donkey you have for sale.
We don't have any for sale right now.
Oh, well, I was looking for a donkey, for my, other donkey that I have, because he's been quite an ass.
Okay, we don't have any for sale right now.
Donkey. 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 Donkeys. Donkey. I'll do donkey.
Thank you for calling your neighborhood Petco, where you can get complete care for your pet local. Wait while I transfer your call. Petco will play the house off you.
Yes, excuse me. I'm sorry, I was hoping someone could help me because my fish is drowning. Okay, I'm a bit tired now. Nancy, could you get me a bit of tea, please, and bring it to me hot?